Now I'm going to introduce our group members. Our leader is Ahmad Shafiq bin Sulaiman, and the other members is Muhammad Akmal FIKRI bin Muhammad RAMLI.
And there's me, NURINA FARZANA binti AZLEE. And our next members is INTAN SYAZLIANA binti ABDUL LATEF. And we have Muhammad ISKANDAR bin NORHISHAM and Muhammad Shakir ZUFAYRI bin ZULKARNAIN. I will now explain about the binary search and the bubble sort algorithm. Binary search is a search algorithm to find a target value in a sorted array. This binary search is used for the search function in our program. This function is to find the player's record based on the player's ID entered by the user. For an example, we want to find the value of x, which is 30, in this array. Okay. First step, we have to find the middle element using this formula, which we will take the lowest index plus with the highest index and divide it by 2. And we'll get 4 here. So we have to see in the array in position in index number 4, which is 27. We have to compare 27 with the element we want to search, which is 30. We can see here 27 is less than 30. So we only have to take the second half of the array, starting with index number 5 to index number 9. Okay, now we will repeat the step to find the middle element of the array. So now the lowest index is 5 and the highest index is 9, and then we will get the middle value of this array is at index number 8. You can see here index number 8 is the value 44, and then we have to compare the value of 44 with the value that we want to search. Okay, 44 is greater than 30, so we only have to take the first half of the array. Next, we will repeat the step to find the middle element again. So this is index number 5, 6 and 7, and then we will get the value in the middle element of this array is at index number 6. So we compare it with the element that we want to find, which is 30. So at index number 6, it is value 35. 35 is greater than 30, so we take the first half of the array, and then we only left with 30, which is the value that we want to search, which position at index number 6. Bubble sort is the simplest sorting algorithm that works by repeatedly swapping the adjacent elements if they are in a wrong order. This bubble sort is used for the sort function in our program. This function is to arrange the player's score from the highest to the lowest score. We have a list of arrays here, which is started from 2, 7, 1, 9, and 4. As you can see here, this array is not sorted in an ascending or descending order. So, I want to sort it into an ascending order. I want to sort it into an ascending order. So first, I will have to compare 2 and 7 here. As you can see, 2 and 7 is in the right places here, so we don't have to swap it. And then we'll compare the next two elements, which is 7 and 1. 7 is greater than 1, so we have to swap 8 places. So we'll get 2, 1, 7, 9, and 4. And then we'll compare the next two elements, which is 7 and 9. 7 and 9 is in the correct place, so we don't have to swap it. Next, we compare 9 and 4 here. 9 is greater than 4, so we have to swap 8 places. And then this is our final order of the array after the first pass of this bubble sort. And we will move to the second pass. So we compare 2 and 1. 2 is larger than 1, so we will swap 8 places. and we compare 2 and 7. It is located in the right place, so we don't have to swap it. And we compare 7 and 4 here. 7 is larger than 4, so we have to swap its places here. And then we compare 7 and 9 here. 7 and 9 is located in the correct order, so we don't have to swap its places. And we check for the element if it is already in the correct placing of the ascending order. So as you can see here, it is already sorted from the smallest value to the highest value. So this is our final answer for the bubble sort. And now I will explain about our coding, which is a gaming score program. We have 3 files in this gaming score program, which is first the player list.h file, which is a header file. And then we have player list.cpp, which is a cpp file. And we have the main.cpp file. Our header file, which is a player list.h file, it contains all the declaration of variables used for the input. As you can see here, this is all the declaration of our input, which is name, the data type is string, ID, the data type is int, and score, the data type is also an int. This part of the header file contains a class named playerList, where we declare all the constructor, destructor, and the function used in this program. As you can see here, we have 5 functions in this program, which is display, sort, search, get record, and add function. This is our playerlist.cpp file, which we will define all the constructor, destructor, and functions that has been declared in the header file just now. This is the definition of the display function that we have declared in the header file. So this is the output that we want to display the record of the players. Okay, this part of the playerlist.cpp file contains the definition of the sort function used to sort the player's record from the highest score to the lowest score using the bubble sort algorithm. This part is the definition of the search function that we use a binary search algorithm. This is used when the user entered the player's ID that we want to search. This get record function is used to display the player's tag, player's ID, and scores of the players that we have searched in the search function just now. And then this is the definition of the add function. It is used to add a new player's record in the array. This is the main.cpp file, which is used to execute the choice that has been made by the user. This is where the user can input their choices. This is the selection of the choice that user has made. If user choose 1, and it will go to the menu of add player. And if user choose 2, and then it will display the player's record. And if users choose 3, it will search for the player. This is the part of the binary search algorithm. This is where if you have entered the valid player's ID, so you can get the player's ID index and the record. But if you have entered an invalid player's ID, it will display players not found. If you choose 4, it will call the method sort and the method display. It will sort the player's record from the highest to the lowest score, and it will display all the record. And then if you choose any invalid choice, which is not 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5, it will display an invalid choice. So you have to select a new choice. This is the part where the user has choose number 5 and it will display the end of session. And this is the definition of the display menu. In this program, we will continuously display the menu unless the user entered the choice to exit the program. Next is the demonstration of our program. I entered number 1 here. I will add a new record of the player. And then I add a new record too. As you can see here, every time I add a new record, it will show me the entire record of the players. And next, I will choose the second choice, which is to display all the records that is stored in the array. The third choice is to search the players. Now I will enter one player ID. Next is number 4, to sort the player by score. As you can see here, it sorts the players from the highest score to the lowest score. Then I will exit this program and it shows end of session. That's all for the demonstration. That's all from us. Thank you.